Hi everyone, this is Shemi from Crafts, Names, and Things, and today I have a fun, easy craft for you to do that really adds kind of style to your desk. It's actually for a mouse pad that's made very cheaply. So I'm going to just show you the supplies that I have here. So here is some fabric, and then I also have a cereal box. So just the back of the cereal box, and you don't need to use that. If you don't care, you know, how the back looks, then you don't have to use that. And then I also have a piece of scrapbooking paper and fun foam. I got 10 of these sheets for $1. You're going to need 2 of these sheets. And then I have some glue, just some plain Elmer's glue or white glue, and then some scissors and a paintbrush. Okay, so let's get started. Let me show you how this is done. So all you're going to do is grab a piece of your foam and you're going to cut it in half. Okay, so here I just folded it over and then I cut it in half. And it's okay if it's a little uneven, we will clean that up. Okay, but you just want 4 sheets, and you don't have to do so many, but I wanted to do 4 because I wanted just a little bit more padding. So there's that. So all we're going to do is take our glue. If I don't take off the lid. So we're going to take our glue and our brush, or if you are better with glue than I am, then you can, but you kind of want every spot to be touched with glue. So I'm just going to put some glue down here, just like that, and I'm going to brush it on. Just so that we get every spot. And this is so cool. You can customize your mouse pad however you want, which I think is a great idea. And it only costs you a penny. So here we'll put this on top of there. You kind of want it lined up pretty well. And that's kind of why I didn't use the hot glue. I mean, you could totally use hot glue, but I just thought, since I'm not so good at putting things on straight, that it would be safe. And like I said, you don't have to be completely exact because we're just going to trim off these edges anyway. Okay, and you could make this as big or as small as you want. I just have a small area for my mouse, so so that's why I'm making it this size. But okay, and then you're going to take it and you're going to brush it on just like so, just like we did before. So you want it somewhat lined up, but it doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, we're going to just put some glue on here and glue our last page on there. Just going to set that on top just like that. Okay, and I'm just going to smooth it out so it's nice and smooth. You might have to add just a little bit more glue in some places, but that's okay. Okay, just like that. And really what I'm thinking as I'm sitting here is that you really don't even have to worry about if it's even or not, because I'm going to cover that up and that'll just give me more surface area. Okay, so at this point I'm going to take my cereal box and I'm just going to measure how big this is. Okay, and I'm going to leave myself just a little bit of room too. So grab my scissors here and I'm just going to cut it down to about the same size, but it doesn't have to be perfect. Okay. And absolutely, you can mark this with a pen and do it all proper like. Okay, there you go, just like that. Okay, absolutely. So there's that and that. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to put this paper, this scrapbooking paper on here. So I'm just going to measure what size I think this should be. And I'm just going to cut around it. I always leave myself a little extra room because I'm not the straightest cutter. So, okay. So I am just going to attach this on top of here. I'll take my glue and just smooth it out, just like that. And I'm going to set this on top and just smooth it out, just like that. Okay, so that's how it is, just glued on one end. Just smooth it out, make sure it sticks really nicely, okay? And then I'm going to take my fabric, very good, and I'm going to cut a piece out. So I'm going to take the foam that I made, and I'm going to measure it. And I'm going to leave just a little bit extra around the edges here. So all I'm doing is cutting around the fabric. And I'm going to cut off that ugly copyright reserved in that it has on the fabric. Okay, just like that. Okay, so now I'm going to attach my fabric to here. Okay, and I decided not to trim off those edges because that's fine. So just to create a pretty corner, I'm going to attach this here. And for this part, I am going to use my hot glue gun. I just think that that might be easier. So, and it'll help the fabric to stay better. So we're going to take this, and I'm going to take that little corner, and we're going to put a dot of glue, and we're going to just smooth it down, just like that. And I'm going to do that on all four sides. Okay, and then I'm going to take one side and I'm just going to roll it over. So I'm just going to put a line of glue right on the funny foam and just stick it down. And this is hot, just to warn you, but I am used to hot glue. It does not even bother me anymore when I burn myself. So there we go. And I'm just going to keep going around. Heard myself there. Okay. Good. Alrighty. And one more side. Okay, so we have all the fabric attached. Okay, and now I'm going to grab the sheet that I made. And also taking my hot glue gun, I'm going to attach that to the back. So I'm going to do it just a little bit at a time. So I'm just going to take my glue and run a line of it down at the bottom. Sorry, you can't really see that way. Okay. That way it has a nice pretty bottom. Okay, just like that. You can arrange it quickly if you need to. Okay. Okay, there we go. And then I'm going to do the other sides. So I'm just going to make it peekaboo a little bit and go around and secure it just like that. Turn it around to the other side. Pick it up. Attach it there like that. And around that way. Okay. And then I can trim around those edges. Just to give it a more clean look. Be careful not to get the fabric. I'm telling myself that. Okay. And I'm going to make kind of deep cuts because I want mostly the fabric showing. I don't want the paper showing on the bottom. Just like that. And so you're just going to keep cutting around until you get it the way that you want it. Okay. And I think I'm pretty much there. There you go. And you have made a lovely mouse pad all by yourself for pennies. So this is what it looks like. Very good. And you can just put your mouse on there and hobble around. Just awesome. Okay, so you can just put your mouse on there and hobble around. And it's all pretty and secure, and it's pretty on the back too. You have pretty decorated paper. And like I said, if you're more, if you like to take your time and you're more exact than me, none of this will be showing. But this is what it looks like all done. Thanks for watching.